An election reminder by Carl Nieto of 3G. As election day approaches, let us take time to reminisce what has happened to our country. Let us take time to reminisce what has happened to our country and to the leaders who have guided and helped us all the way. We have had presidents who were kind, presidents that have done much for our country. But most of all, we have had presidents who have served as an inspiration to all Filipinos all over the world. Let us take a step down memory lane and remember the presidents who have served our country. Emilio Aguinaldo is the first president of the Philippines. He is also known as the youngest president. He was a member of the Katipunan, one of the people who fought for the freedom of our country from the Spaniards. Manuel Quezon, the second president of the Philippines. He is also known as the first Senate president to be elected president. Manuel Quezon is also known as father of the national language. Sergio Esmeña Sr. He is the second president of the Commonwealth of the Philippines. He was with General Douglas MacArthur and the Liberation Forces to free us from the Japanese occupation. Jose Pasiano Laurel E. Garcia, president of the Japanese-sponsored republic. He wasn't recognized as a president until the time of Diosdado Macapagal. Elpidio Rivera Quirino. Before he was the president, he was elected as a member of the Philippine Independence Commission that was sent to Washington, D.C., which secured the Tidings-McDuffie Act. Ramon Del Fierro Magsaysay. He is known as the seventh president of the Philippines. He is also known as the third president of the Third Republic. Ramon Magsaysay also made Malacanang the House of the People by opening it to the public. Ramon Magsaysay was also a vocal spokesman against communism. Carlo Polistico Garcia, the eighth president of the Philippines. He is known for his Filipino First policy, which puts the interests of Filipinos above those of foreigners. Diosdado Pangan Macapagal. President Macapagal is the ninth president of the Philippines, and he is known for doing his best to suppress graft and corruption. Diosdado Macapagal was also known for introducing the first land reform law. Ferdinand Marcos, the 10th president of the country. His greatest achievements were in fields of infrastructure and international diplomacy. Marcos declared martial law. He was also accused of killing his political opponent Benigno Aquino Jr. All of these events leading to EDSA 1, and he was removed from position. Maria Corazon Sumulong Cojuangco Aquino. She was the president chosen to take Marcos's place when he was removed from position. She is known as the mother of democracy, and she is the first female president in the country and in Asia. Fidel Valdez Ramos, the 12th president of the Philippines, more commonly known as the FVR, is the first and to date the only non-Roman Catholic president of the Philippines. His term was characterized by rapid economic growth and political stability. Joseph Ejercito Estrada is the third president of the Philippines. He gained popularity as a film actor. Estrada was mayor of San Juan for 17 years and senator for one term, then moving on to vice president for Fidel V. Ramos. Unfortunately, Estrada was accused of corruption and was charged guilty of plunder, and he was sentenced to reclusion perpetua. He was later granted pardon by President Arroyo. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. She is the 14th president of the Philippines. She replaced Estrada after he was impeached. In 2009, President Arroyo was ranked 44 in the Forbes list of most powerful women. Looking at the presidents of our country, it is safe to say that most of the time we have chosen well in deciding who will run our country. But sometimes our decisions were not too good. But even if we have chosen wrong, we must always remember that choosing is always better than not choosing at all. We may fail sometimes, but at least we tried. As a reminder, when we choose, we must always base our choices on what the candidate has done and what we think he can do for our country. We must not base our decisions on the candidate's riches or his advertisements. In the end, what is most important is that we vote and we must choose wisely for the greater good and for the benefit of the Philippines. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!